Good evening. Okay, so our second experiment in case 2 is the class diagram. Okay, so now unlike the use case diagram, the class diagram actually represents the relationship between various classes. Okay, classes or entities in the employee management system. We are still talking of the employee management system. So there are basic components of class diagrams. Okay, now you have to understand that every class has attributes and the methods. Okay, the attribute denote the properties, okay, or denote the behavior, okay. However, the methods denote the state of the class at that particular time, okay. So the basic components of the class association is a generic relationship between two classes, okay. It has different types of association. You have composition when a class cannot rely on itself, when a class must depend on another class or must compose on another class. That's composition. Aggregation is somewhat like composition. Sure about that. Aggregation is somewhat like composition. The only difference between aggregation and composition is that aggregation is not compulsory, okay, but composition is compulsory, just so that we saw in the extent and includes, okay. We have generalization, which is basically specialization of classes, okay. You know what specialization is from? You can get from human to the name of the person. That's generalization, okay. And dependency, when a class depends on another class, okay. So you have to understand that every class has attributes. So now we're talking of the employee management system, and we have our I've done the employee management system class diagram here. So basically we have the employee class, the salary class, timesheet class, leave class, and login class, okay. Employee class has the basic employee attributes: employee ID, name, contact, email address. Then it has methods like add employee, edit employee, get employee, list employee, okay. Now let's look at the relationship employee has with each of these other classes. The employee earns salary, so one employee earns one salary, okay. And you can see clearly that this is composition, because this line represents composition, okay, and it's shaded, which means that an employee must earn a salary in a company, okay. And the salary also has its own attributes. It has the ID, it has the employee ID that is earning it, it has the month which it earns, the amount, date. The methods include add salary, this salary, get salary, and leave salary, okay. An employee also takes a leave, but you can see that this is not shaded. This is aggregation. It is not compulsory. An employee must take a leave, okay. And the leave also has its own attributes: its ID, description, applied date, and all that, okay. Now the relationship between the employee and the login page is through an interface, okay, known as login interface, okay, because an employee relationship with the login page or the system is through a login interface. The login also has its own attributes and methods like the detail, status, and change password, okay. And then each of other classes also have relationship among themselves. The salary, now notice that an employee can take, this means 0 to infinity leaves, okay. So one employee can take 0 or more leaves, okay. This is what this indicates, okay. Now one salary has a timesheet. Each salary has a timesheet. That's when the salary is paid, and the timesheet, you can notice it has its own properties, okay. Now each login also has a timesheet. Each leave also has a timesheet, okay. So that's basically the basic class diagram of an employee management system. Thank you for joining.